Kia ora koutou. Welcome to some exciting NZIHL preseason action. So my name is Bartek Evertovsky, and I'm here with Josh Kretschmar.
Hey.
So Josh is usually part of our broadcast team, but is filling in as my co-commentator today. So what do you think about this game, Josh? Are you excited?
I'm so glad to see some live hockey again. NHL playoffs has been good to watch. Watching the Ice Blacks was good as well, but it's a lot better when you get to be in person. You can feel the cold and you can feel the crowd and all the energy. I know it's just preseason, but I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too. So shout out to the Ice Blacks taking the silver medal at this year's IHF Division 2B World Championships. So I think was against Belgium, who ended up taking gold. They beat Georgia. They beat Turkey.
They lost in a shootout to Bulgaria.
Oh, did
which,
they?
It's a little frustrating. They should be better than Bulgaria, but yeah, they got caught up on the goals there.
Silver medal still. That's awesome.
That's incredible. That's above what I was expecting. So yeah, it was really awesome to watch their tournament.
Yeah, and shout out to Jackson Fontaine, who is sitting somewhere over here watching the game. So he was the top goal scorer for the Ice Blacks.
Yeah, 7 goals, I believe.
Yeah, massive.
Hat-trick in the Turkey game as well.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, he's so young as well, competing against men that are kind of twice his size. So, yeah, he did really well.
Yeah, fun fact, I actually taught Jackson in Maths 250 at the University of Auckland.
Oh,
He's one of our maths and comp sci students. And he was actually one of the best students in the class.
Nice.
So, good mathematician, good hockey player, good computer scientist, good guy all around.
Yeah.
And he has no idea we're talking about him right now.
Well, as we get ready for the Mako to come out, the Admirals shall be coming out shortly as well.
So in net for the Mako, I believe the starting goalie is Joel Graham, if I remember right. So he's just moved up here from Queenstown. And Caleb Price, I think, is backing up. So shout out to Caleb. He just got himself a spot on the University of Washington Huskies ACHA team. So he'll be heading over to the University of Washington in late August to start his overseas education and playing hockey in North America.
Nice. I've seen quite a few Kiwis go over to college hockey, which is awesome to see.
Yeah, the American college system is a great development program for hockey players. NCAA, as well as ACHA, which is slightly smaller than the NCAA system. We've seen a lot of players make it to the NHL through NCAA hockey, like Phil Kessel.
Oh, I didn't realize he was a college player.
Yeah, Phil Kessel, for those of you who might not watch the NHL, he looks like he might be a homeless man and is somehow an elite athlete.
3 Stanley Cups, I believe. He's a peak athlete there.
Yeah. So the Admirals are out on the ice here. So in net for the Admirals tonight, we have Jaden Hurt, and backing them up, we have Gavin Croft. Gavin's just come back from Canada, so I believe he's studying at UBC. I'm not sure if he's on their hockey program team, but he told me he hasn't played in 3 months until today. Right into the fire.
I guess with preseason, there's probably a good chance that the goalies might split the game or play a period each.
Yeah, so I spoke to Ken, the Admirals coach, before the game. He didn't mention if they were splitting. I'm guessing Jaden gets the whole game. As a goaltender myself, for the Admirals, I'm one of the bench warmers for Chubba. So I would personally prefer to play a whole game, not come in halfway. It's pretty tough coming in cold into a game as a goalie.
Yeah, they usually don't give you much of a you can sit cold for like 2 hours or so.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. I think Gavin's probably hoping Jaden doesn't pull a groin and is able to play the whole game.
Notably, they don't have Chubba playing because he's going to take some rest after the game.
That's right. The team just arrived back this morning, but Alex Regan actually was so keen to get some more hockey in. He's dressed tonight. He's playing for the Admirals. What a warrior. Mako get the puck into the Admiral zone. Admirals move it around. Clear the zone. Battle in the neutral zone. Admirals dump it into the Mako zone. Battle in the corner. Ivan Dolmatau clears it out. Another chipped in puck into the Admiral zone. On net. Battle along the boards. Mako are able to keep it in. Ooh, referee takes a puck to the head. Luckily, he's got a visor on. That was a close call.
I see that we've got Ivan Delmatau also was playing for the NZIHL, but playing for the Mako today.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he was on pretty much a line with the rest of the small players. Played pretty well.
Yeah, I totally missed that. Good catch. Ivan, he's a great stick handler. You might see him try a between the legs shot. That's his specialty. He's scored a few of those on me. Really talented young player. Not much action so far. Both teams just testing each other, chipping the puck in, playing a bit conservative. And we've got an icing call. So face-off will be in the Mako end. So for those of you who are new to the NZIHL, so the Mako are our youth development team. So a lot of young players who maybe aren't ready for the Swarm or the Admirals or one of the other teams often end up playing for the Mako just to give them some big game experience. And we also augment the team with a few veterans from the other teams as we travel around the country.
Yeah, I don't know if there are any veterans playing tonight. I don't notice any. But it's kind of cool that we've got enough under 23 players to make up the full team.
Yeah, I think we're a little bit short on veterans since our Ice Blacks are having a well-deserved rest after their silver medal in Bulgaria. Other than, of course, Ivan and Regan, who are young and have the energy to play another game after just arriving for what I assume is a 30-plus hour flight.
Yeah, probably. It's hard to keep them away.
Regan is looking good out there so far. He's a high-energy player. You can see him battling there on the boards with the bubble helmet on. Admiral's able to keep it in the zone. Vinny Cistroni chips in the corner. Admiral still with pressure in the zone. Mako able to clear it out. And possibly an opportunity here. I believe that's Marcus McDonald. Chips it in, goes for a change. Marcus, very smart young player, scored a goal on me last week. A very cheeky shot. He's an intelligent player. He looks for those openings. Just banked it in off my pad. Mako able to clear the zone again. Have we had a shot on goal yet? I'm not sure if I've seen that.
I'm tracking shots on goal here, and I haven't knocked one up yet, so goalie's staying cool and need to get a little warmed up.
Yeah, it's pretty tough as a goalie myself. When you don't get shots for a while, it's difficult to keep your feet warm. Your toes start to get cold, and suddenly, out of nowhere, you might be expected to make a big breakaway save, a one-timer save. It's a tough job.
I don't know about other skaters, but even myself, I couldn't imagine if I wasn't actually skating. I probably have this skating.
Yeah, it can be tough for some of the third and fourth line guys who maybe don't get so much ice time. Suddenly you're expected to come out after sitting there for 10 or 15 minutes and make an impact. Definitely a tough job being one of those grinders on the bottom lines. Again, no zone pressure so far. Both teams have been able to clear the zone very well. No real chances. There's Ivan Dolmatau skating in. And I think we're going to get our first shot. Good save from Jaden. First save of the game. That's what you like to see as a goalie. You don't want to let that first shot in. So well done, Mako, getting the first shot of the game. A little bit of a collision neutral zone there. Leon Quigley carrying it into the Mako zone. Well played. Oh, and a good RVH save there by the goalie. I think is that Joel Graham that's in net there? I'm not sure. They don't
the number.
I don't see names on their nameplates for the Mako, so it's a little bit hard to tell. Is that Joel there? Josh is just checking our score sheet.
Yeah, I believe it's Joe.
Mako with another shot goes wide. Regan with the puck. Chips out of the zone. Mako get in, good chance. Oh, and the shot is blocked up into the netting. That was the best chance of the game. I believe that was Jesse there, so he's an Admirals player filling in for the Mako today. He actually has an incredible shot. He plays for my team, for the Rangers, in the Auckland Adult Prem division, and he has quite the shot for a young player. Absolutely rips it. If that wasn't blocked, might have gone into the net. Good save off the pad by Jaden off the face-off. Vinny with the puck. Chips it in, into the zone. Good battle in the corner there. Vinny Cistrone, but not able to retain possession. Admirals keep it in. Taylor Kennedy gets a shot on goal. First shot, or second shot rather, on the Mako goalie. Admirals have control. Taylor chips it around the boards, keeps it in. Admirals with some control. First real zone pressure we've seen. Good shot. I think that was deflected off a player over the net. And Mako finally able to clear it. Admirals chip it back into the zone and go for a change. Good battle in the corner there. Taylor Rooney gets it into the Mako zone. Ooh, and an option there for a pass. How did that not go in? Was that off the Admiral's stick? It was a little bit hard to see.
The pass definitely got through into the crease, but not sure how it deflected to the left of the net there, so it was pretty open.
A little bit of a scramble in front of the Admirals net, and Jaden Pert covers it up. Jaden's patented. Oh yeah, we've got the replay up here. Thank you, Josh. Oh! It looks like it did come off the Admiral player's stick. Who was that? Was that Moses? Sam Moses in the center there. Was not able to tuck it into the gaping open net. He just bobbled over his stick, I think. Got awkward contact there with the play. Wasn't able to put it into the open net. Face off in the Admiral zone now. Mako win it forward, but not able to retain possession. Admirals chip it around the boards. Garrett gets up the board, but not able to clear. Admirals clears it on Philip Chamberlain, tries to pass off his skate. Not able to generate offense from that. Leon Quigley gets into the zone, but loses possession. Mako able to chip it out of the zone, and this might be an icing here. So face-off will be back in the Mako zone off that icing. Mako players aren't able to change. Did you see if they had a change recently? Are these players tired? Or?
No, sorry, I was taking a look at the live stream stuff that's going on. Multitasking here.
So an icing call is often a good opportunity when the defending team is tired to get some pressure because they can't change on the icing. Mako win the face-off and through the zone. Ivan Dolmatau through the middle. Great stick handler, but he loses an edge, falls down, not able to get into the zone. Admirals clear, good passing. Max Vesper. Ooh, with the pass into the middle for Vinny Cistrone, but Vinny not able to control it. Vinny is hanging out there, unmarked, but nobody is able to chip the puck around the boards and puck clear the zone. Regan there, hopefully not too jet lagged after just arriving this morning from Bulgaria. He looks good. Oh, what a pass! Not able to get the shot through Vinny. But Regan again. Nobody in front of the net. Admirals again with good pressure. Regan behind the net. he's a defenseman there playing a very offensive role. And the save by the Mako goalie. I believe it's Joel Graham. Regan again with the puck. Chips it in, goes for a change. He's been everywhere. Very high energy for someone who probably just had a 30-something hour flight to get back to New Zealand.
I want to comment that Ivan Delmatel's got a very interesting skating stride to me. And I find it very deceptive the way he skates, where you don't exactly know where he's going to be moving. It makes it so much easier for him to weave through all the players that he's going to get through to get to the end.
Yeah, he's not the fastest skater, but he has very good agility and somehow often ends up putting it through someone's legs, picking it on the other side, and then doing a cheeky shot of some sort onto the goalie. A little bit of a breakdown, odd man rush, 3-on-2 for the Admirals. Nothing comes of it. Battle along the boards there. And Mako are able to clear. Admirals again. Goalie chooses not to cover it. Interesting decision there. And that's Ivan Dalmatau we were just talking about. Chips it in, goes for a change. And the Admirals have possession behind their net. Josh Whitson-Lee pass it up. Josh Whitson-Lee just moved over from the Botany Swarm to the Admirals. So apparently his flatmate, Stephen Mawson, so he's decided not to play Swarm this year, and that's part of the reason Josh has decided to switch over to the Admirals.
Because of Mawson is roommate.
Yeah, he just wanted to play with his friend. If he can't play with his friend, he's going to move to the Admirals.
Okay.
And I think the Admirals, the West Auckland rink in Avondale is a bit closer to his place. So nice to see Josh on the Admirals with us this year. He's a former Spartan from the Auckland Adult Winter League. I as well played for the Spartans, so we've got two former Spartans on the Admirals now.
That's pretty cool seeing a lot of the players in the Winter League also be able to crack into the top New Zealand league. Kind of shows that you can kind of put the effort in. Kind of make it.
Yeah, we could be seeing you on the Swarm or Admirals one day.
Let me get up to Division 1 first.
Buy yourself a net, do some shooting in the backyard. You'll be sniping a bar down soon enough. The Admirals maintaining control in the Mako zone, but oh, there's a chance here. Good save off the pad by Joel. Mako struggling to clear this time. Gareth keeps it in. And Ivan is able to chip it into the Admiral zone. But nothing comes of it. Quite a cagey affair so far. We've had a few shots by the Admirals, a few shots by the Mako, but no real dangerous chances for the goalies to deal with.
One difference I noticed between these two teams is the Admirals are definitely not afraid to play a couple bodies. Not too many hits, but they've definitely done quite a few more than the Mako. I wonder if that is the reason, because they probably haven't played too many checking hockey games before.
Yeah, that's a good point. I believe in our junior system we don't have body contact, do we?
I believe we do. My brother did play in the league, and it was full contact, but I'm pretty sure that's new. And I don't know at what age grade you have to be for that to...
At least growing up in Canada, I think it was once you turn 11 then you have full checking. But I think they've increased it due to concussion worries and so on. I'm not sure at what age they start body contact here in New Zealand. But it's definitely a skill that you have to learn, learning to accept and receive hits so you don't hurt yourself.
I've just been told that it's 19 is when you
really?
start doing body checking in New Zealand.
So yeah, probably a lot of these Mako players are actually quite new to full body contact. We saw Jesse there, Jesse Allen, with a good shot, but not able to get it on target. And 2-on-1 developing here for the Mako. Jesse Allen with the pass. Oh, and what a goal! Deeks around Jaden Pert, off the post and in. Beautiful goal for the Mako to open the scoring. Wow. So Jesse Allen, my fellow Ranger, makes the pass. And who was that tucked it in there? Can you see who the player was? Is that number 8? Let's check our sheet since we don't have their names.
Leonard Wimmer?
Oh, Leonard.
Yeah.
Shout out to Leonard. Beautiful goal there against Jaden on the breakaway. Jesse Allen picks up the assist. I'm not sure who got the secondary assist on that one, but beautiful play by the Mako. The underdogs have taken the lead here.
Yeah, what a good start.
Puck goes wide. Admirals are going to be looking to respond, to apply some pressure to the Mako here. It's been a bit of a cagey affair so far, but now that they're down, they're going to have to really apply some pressure. Puck goes wide again. And the Mako are able to clear. I think this will be an icing call. They won't be able to change. Defensemen are often a bit tactical as the puck is coming back for an icing, trying to make it look like they're skating really hard, but obviously slowing down just a little bit so they get the icing call.
Yeah, us defensemen, we always learn that trick. Hop
There's
slow
part
over the
to it.
boards as well.
You have to convince the referee that you're skating your hardest while barely gliding. Nothing comes to face off, but the Admirals are able to keep it in the zone. Taylor Kennedy gets into the corner, battle in the corner there. Vinny back to Taylor Kennedy. Shoots on goal, deflection just wide. Admirals with some good pressure. Taylor Kennedy again with the puck. Unable to get the deflection there. Max Vesper standing in front of the net. And the puck is off the netting.
I think the Admirals are calling for a delay again, but I don't know if that would. Oh no, they are. Yeah.
Oh, Ivan Dolmatow
Yeah,
gets the penalty. Good spot. So, oh no, sorry, that wasn't Ivan. That was, I think it's Sebastian Steven in the box there. Sorry, we don't have their nameplates on their backs, so we're just going by the numbers on the game sheet provided. But I think it's Sebastian Steven in the box there. He's playing for the Dunedin Thunder this season, former Admiral, son of Coach Cam Steven, and he's back here for the Mako. Admirals with the power play. Unable to keep it in the zone. Gareth carries it in. Max Vesper. Vinny Sistroni there, makes the pass across. That's Pim Vandermeulen. Unable to get the one-timer there. It's Mason Kennedy. Puck off the boards and out. And 2-on-2 here, short-handed. But the Mako unable to make anything of it. And the Admirals come back with a 3-on-2. Max Vesper to Vinny. Unable to make the pass. Oh, sorry, that was Garrett there. Unable to make the pass back into the center. Vinny Sistroni there. Unable to control it in the middle. Admirals taking their time. Mason Kennedy chips it into the goalie. Goalie sucks it up into the bread basket. That's the whistle. So 1 minute and 6 seconds left in the power play for the Admirals. Maybe they need a little bit more urgency to create some dangerous chances. But unable to win the face-off, they do keep it in. It's Ben Steven, keeps it in the zone. Regan on the boards, looking for a player. Regan still with the puck. Ooh, across to Caleb Chamberlain, but unable to control it. And the puck comes out of the zone. Admirals just resetting for the attack. Unable to get it. That's Ivan Dolmatow there. Is that a hand pass? I didn't catch what the whistle was for.
Yeah, I believe that was a hand pass. Yeah, if the Mako player happened to have been within the defensive zone, then it would have been fine. But hand pass from within the defensive zone to outside the defensive zone.
That is good to know as a goalie. I don't care about the rules. I just need to stop the puck. So thank you for your rules insight.
Yeah, that's definitely a common rule that I find a lot of players don't even play with unaware of. So,
Yeah, I don't know the rules too well. I just know what I'm allowed to do and not allowed to do as a goal. So not much coming of this Admirals power play so far. They've got 12 seconds left. So Max Vesper carries it in, passes to Gareth. That's Pim Vandermeulen with the puck. He's a very intelligent player. He's the Admirals' new import. Passes it. Oh, was that in the net? I'm not sure if that was off the bar or if that was off the back bar.
that kind of looked into me. It looked like it hit the top of the net. Ouch.
I actually think that was a goal, just looking at it from up here in the commentary area. But maybe we'll see on the replay. The referees didn't call a goal. Nobody's celebrating, so maybe we're just imagining that from up here. We're just wishing for another goal.
Yeah, usually you can tell when it's in because the goal scorer usually knows when it's in.
Yeah.
They'll celebrate.
That was a good shot, though. That was a good tight angle shot.
Yeah, 1 centimeter lower, and we would have been having this discussion.
Yeah, you see a lot of players in the NHL these days trying those tight angle shots, trying to get it just by the goalie's ears, and it's in. I think that's a goal. I think that's Caleb Chamberlain just making sure it's in there. I think the original shot was already in, but Caleb just tucks it in to make sure everyone knows that's a goal.
Let's take a look at this replay. This is the goal just scored. Yeah, they went in the first time, but the ref didn't call it.
I think that was Taylor that got it.
Yeah, Chamberlain secures the goal.
So shout out to Taylor for your first goal of the preseason. Taylor's mom, I forget his first name, his last name is Taylor. So his mom Janet is here watching. She's a goalie actually in Auckland's Winter C division. Plays with my wife on the Hawks. Shout out to any Hawks watching. Face off will be in the Admiral zone. Ivan Dolmsau gearing up for the face-off of the Mako, hoping to get the lead back. He wins it forward, classic move from him. And Jaden makes an easy save with that. I think the Mako player did make full contact with that shot. And the Mako able to get in. Oh, good shot. Great save by Jaden. Around the boards, able to clear it out. Again, chipped into the Admiral zone, but no support there for the Mako player, number 5. So they're somehow able to keep it in. Great work from the Mako. There's Regan carrying the puck up. Not able to get through Mako defense. Josh recently chips up the boards. We've got 2 minutes and 48 seconds left in this first period. So let's see if either team can break through and get the lead before we go to the break. Sam Moses carries it in. Not able to retain possession. Mako clear out of their zone.
Oh, that's the first big play. I don't think Regan actually had the puck, so maybe it was interference, but it's alright, we play on.
There's Sebastian Chamberlain, normally Admiral, but he's playing for the Mako today. That long, beautiful flow. Gareth Cruz chips it out of the Admiral zone. I think that's an offside there. So face-off will be just outside the zone, or towards the Mako zone if there's ruled an intentional offside. Looks like they don't think it's intentional. just outside.
Just going to give a shout out to What a Barbecue Smokehouse on Portage Road. You can meet the team, meet the Admirals at the Saturday's games. After the game's done, you'll obviously be at the rink watching. You can head over to Portage Road and meet your Admirals.
Yeah, I'll be going there after this game since I'm a bench warmer for the Admirals, and I also want some delicious American barbecue. I saw they have pretty good reviews. I think 4.9 stars or so I'm quite excited to get some smoky pork ribs. So come join us if you'd like to get some delicious American barbecue and meet the Admirals, and probably some Mako players. And a shot there. Joel makes the save with a blocker. I'm sure he's more focused on the game than delicious barbecue is going to be happening later. Hitting the corner there. But no real danger. He's just trying to clear the zone to Pim Vandermeulen. So Pim is one of the new imports for the Admirals. Oh, and a huge hit there. Ivan Domitau got absolutely wrecked by Taylor Kennedy. And then a good chance going the other way by the Admirals. Exciting last couple of minutes of play here. 30 seconds left. Let's see if we'll have any more action before the end of the period. Ivan carrying the puck up, nice, through the zone. Sneaks around a couple players, and a pass into the middle, but unable to find one of his Mako teammates. And now maybe a rush the other way by the Admirals, but unable to gain the zone. Ivan again carries it into the Admiral zone. And a good chance, but it's blocked. And that takes us to the end of the period. Some exciting action. Shots are 18-8 for the Admirals, but I think the chances are actually fairly even both ways.
Yeah, no, it is feeling pretty even, despite this shot count. I think one thing that the Mako needs to improve on for the next period is they're letting the puck get into in front of their net very quickly, very easily. Admirals will be able to just plant someone in the slot, get an easy pass through, and they'll get plenty more goals. So I want to see a bit more structural defense by the Mako in the second period.
Yeah, as we saw on the goal there, it was Taylor tapping in the one-timer there. He was sitting there in the slot, not too much pressure on him. You definitely want to clear your slot and at least make it difficult for those offensive players. Tie up their sticks, get in their way, body to body, prevent them from getting a clean shot off into your goalie. But, of course, it's tough for the Mako. They're a team that's sort of put together from the junior players as well as players from other teams. They don't get much practice time together. They don't get to work on those systems like how we do on the Admirals. We get to work on those every practice. So our players are much more drilled, whereas the Mako players are just giving their all and trying to make it work with what they can.
Cool. We will see you after the intermission for the second period.
Kirakoto, welcome back to some exciting second period NZIHL preseason action between the Admirals and the Mako. I'm Bartek Evertovsky, and I have Josh Kretschmar here, usually on our camera team, but filling in today as color commentator.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm enjoying the commentary. Yeah.
So Josh is trying to juggle doing the replays for you as well as commentating on the game. He's an excellent multitasker, doing very well so far.
Yeah, so apologies if any of the school bug looks incorrect. Doing my best. I think this period will go a bit better than the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, apologies if we were a little bit quiet in that first period. It's tough to manage everything at the same time. I'll try to do commentary for Josh, but he's turned up our volume, so let us know in the chat on YouTube if we're still a bit quiet or too loud, etc.
I saw in the YouTube comments we have a fan from Canada who just found out today that New Zealand has ice hockey. And yeah, it's a good time zone for them to watch late at night. So yeah, I think that's a lot of our Canadian fans are like, oh man, I still want to watch ice hockey. Oh, New Zealand for some reason are playing, so let's watch that.
That's right. When you're an ice hockey addict, you need to find teams all over the world to watch so you can get your constant, non-stop hockey feed. And referees are just checking the nets there before we get started, before the puck drop for the second period, making sure there's no holes in there.
As we get set, I did notice that we actually have 2 refs with the red armbands on. I believe that was in some of the games last season, but I wonder if this is going to be a regular for this season.
Do you know what the red armbands mean?
They call the penalties.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, so the other people without the armbands, they only call icing and offside.
Ah, interesting.
So the NHL, they use the 2 ref system, and yeah, it's to, I guess, be able to see more penalties that happen on the ice.
Ah, interesting. See, I just hand the puck to the referee after I cover it, so I don't really worry about who's doing what. As a goaltender, not the most aware of what the refs are up to. Vinny with a long pass, but unable to get it to the Mako zone. Mason Kennedy chips it around the boards. Gareth. Pim Vandermeulen with a nice stretch pass up to Vinny Sestroni. So Pim is one of the imports for the Admirals. He's just joined us from the Netherlands. So shout out to Pim's parents. So Herman and Annelie Vandermeulen. I apologize if I mispronounced your names if you're watching. So thanks for letting your son come all the way down to New Zealand to play some ice hockey for the Admirals. So he's been quite good in training so far, being one of the Admirals' bench warmer goalies. I've had the pleasure of facing him. He has an excellent fake shot move that he does. He absolutely dangled me out of my pants at the last training and scored on me. So I'm hoping he does that today. If he's in the slot, fake shot, gets the goalie to bite, tucks it around him. We'll see if he does it.
Make you feel a bit better about yourself to see them done it.
Definitely. I want to see him score on... Who's the Mako goalie again? That was Joel Graham. I want him to get Joel Graham to bite and tuck it in. Will make me feel better about getting absolutely dangled by him. Ooh, and that shot, high shot off one of the Mako players, doesn't get through. A little bit of a dangerous play there. Gives away to Caleb, and he's off. One-on-one with the goalie. Ooh, good save there by Joel. And penalty coming. Yep, delayed penalty, and someone's going off for a trip before the goalie could even get to the bench. So Josh, I think, is trying to get that replay up for us. See Caleb there on the replay, beating his brother, actually. It was Caleb against Sebastian there, that foot race. Caleb Chamberlain against his brother, Sebastian Chamberlain. And beat him in that foot race, got the shot off, and got a penalty. Admiral's able to clear it out. It's Leon Quigley racing in there, but goalie comes out, plays around the board smartly to keep possession for the Mako. Mako setting up there in their zone. I believe that's Rico Vessi, shoots it in on Jaden. Jaden plays it out, and the Admirals get it back down the ice. Smart play by Jaden there not to hold it too long. Dropped it to one of his defensemen. They shot it back down the ice. Avoided a face-off in his zone.
To try and kill as much time as possible. If it's just passing to your teammate, you'll take a few seconds.
That's right. And Mako chip it in. Able to maintain possession. Jaden makes an RVH save there, just a blocking save against the post. Making sure there's no space. Ooh! That almost got through there with Jaden making a poke check. And the Admirals able to get it out. So was Sam Moses, who got the penalty for the Admirals. Sam thinking about what he's done there in the box. Eager to get back on the ice. 50 seconds left in this penalty. And the Mako not able to apply a lot of pressure so far. They've had a few attempts, but wide on this power play. They're hoping they'll be able to get at least a couple of opportunities in the last 30 seconds or so as Ivan carries it into the zone. Passes it back to his defenseman. Controls it, but wide of the net. Behind the net there for the Mako. Cycles it around to the point. And the shot is off the shin pad. And Jaden makes a save, covers up. Well done, Jaden.
I believe that's 3 shots on goal for the power play from Mako, which not too bad. Not incredible scoring chances, but at least they're getting it to the net. And that's what will get them the face-off to be right set up.
Yeah, not anything too dangerous so far from Mako on this power play. And the Admirals win the face-off. And that's Josh Whitson-Lee carrying it out of the zone. Ooh, takes the hit to make the play. Get another hit there. That's I think it's Jesse and Josh Whitson-Lee battling.
Moses just came out of the box. Have to be careful with the play happening right in front of him there.
And he's trying to get back onside, Moses. Sebastian Chamberlain loses the puck. And the shot, I think, is off just Josh Whitson-Lee's shin pad there. Another shot off the pants, unable to get through to the net. Ooh, I think Jaden almost didn't see where that rebound went, but he made the save there off his blocker.
Yeah, caught up in his blocker a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes if it comes off the side of your blocker, you get really wacky rebounds and you're struggling to find it as a goalie.
They're curved, aren't they, the blocker? So does that take any sort of aim skill or anything?
It does take some skill to direct the puck where you want to go with your blocker,
Yeah.
which I admit I am not great at, but some goalies are really good at. Oh, and we almost saw a chance there for Caleb Chamberlain in front of the net. Puck just out of his reach. It does take a bit of skill as a goalie to direct the puck. Ideally, what you want to do with the blocker save is actually direct it up into the netting to get a whistle. But it takes some skill to do that. It's not so easy.
Yeah, I've never given it a go myself, but it doesn't look easy.
You have to be a little bit crazy to want to stop a puck that's going up to 170 or so kilometers per hour, possibly with your face.
Yeah, no, not for me. I'll stand defense.
And the crazy goalie for the Mako makes a blocker save there, direct in the corner. Admirals with some great pressure here, keeping it in the zone, and it's in the slot. Unable to get a shot off though. Mako carrying it back the other way. And the Admirals are able to get it out again. That's Pim Vandermeulen, our import for the Admirals. And he's going to get a shot off here. Was that through the goalie's legs and wide? I'm not sure if he missed the net or if that went through the 5-hole.
It looked like it went in front of the pads to me, but we'll take a look on the replay once we get a whistle.
Either way, great effort by Pim there to generate a chance.
Let's take a look at this.
Pim carrying it in there. And it's tough to...
Couldn't really see that camera. It was close. Very close to the net.
Yeah, either way, great work by Pim there to get that shot off. Came quite close. And the Admirals win the face-off, unable to get the puck on net.
There is one other Dutch import that the Admirals do have this season. He's not playing in tonight's game, but will certainly be playing during the regular season. His name is Guy Kunst. He won the 2022 Benelux League Championship, the top Netherlands-Belgium league.
Yeah, that's right. I believe he plays on the same team as Flynn Hayward-Jones, part of the famous Hayward-Jones family that has 3 players playing for New Zealand. Jamie and Flynn and Nash. Nash playing for the Mako today. And looks like we actually have a penalty against the Admirals again. Max Vesper takes a penalty. So we'll have a face-off in the Admiral zone. Did you catch that? Did you see what the penalty was for?
No, I missed that actually, but as soon as we find out, we'll make sure you guys find out. Hooking penalty on that.
Naughty Max. Got to keep your stick out of the player's hands. Mako, or Admirals rather, able to clear all the way down the ice. And the Mako will reset with Ivan Domitau behind the net. Unable to get zone entry again. Give it another go. And I think that was offside there. So, yeah, the new import, I believe, is arriving this coming Thursday for the Admirals. So we'll see him in action next weekend. So he plays with Flynn Hayward-Jones in the Netherlands. I believe it's for Chubba Senior's team that he's coaching. So Pim, the other Admirals import, the Dutch importer who's playing tonight, so he plays in the same league as well, but for a different team. So he's been playing against Flynn Hayward-Jones as well as... Oh, and there's a chance there for the Mako. And I don't know if that was wide or off Jaden's blocker.
Yeah, that was a blocker.
Good save there, Jaden. So that was the best opportunity the Mako have had this period so far. Mako trying to get zone entry again. Unable to get the puck in. Admirals chip it all the way back down into the Mako. And they'll have to reset with 45 seconds left on this power play.
I feel like this really is showing the difference between the two teams. That one has a system for their special teams, and one has kind of just grouped players together, haven't had time to really work out how they want to enter the zone during power plays. And they're not really getting any chance to even set up to put in a system for it.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, and great zone entry there, and a good RVH save by Jaden. So he just tucked himself up against the post, made himself big, forced the Mako player. I think that might have been Marcus McDonald there, possibly. That number, I think it was number 38 there. Let me just check my sheet. Yep, that was Marcus McDonald. Very fast, young player. So he was able to get in there, get a chance on Jaden. Good save by Jaden Pert for the Admirals. And Mako win the puck behind the zone, but unable to retain possession. Admirals clear it down all the way to Joel, and I think this will probably wrap up the power play for the Mako. Jesse Allen carrying it in, misses his pass. And Max Vesper back out of the box. He's thought about what he's done. So maybe one or two good chances there for the Mako on that power play. Not bad. Not a bad effort. But the score is still 1-1 at the moment between the Admirals and the Mako. Max Vesper still out there after serving his penalty. Chips it in and tries to center it, but nobody in front. And Marcus McDonald carries it in for the Mako, but has no support. Loses the puck. The Admirals chip it back out into the neutral zone. Both teams just chipping it back in to each other's zones, but not able to get possession at the moment. And the Admirals actually win it back. So that's Leon Quigley there takes a fall. Mako struggling to get it out. Pass it away to the Admirals.
That's a much better defense than I was asking for. Blocking the passes. Don't let the puck get into the slot. Much harder to shoot if the puck is behind the goal.
Yeah, as we can see, the Admirals have only had 3 shots so far, and we're more than halfway through the period. Mako up to 14 now, so they're catching up a little bit with the Admirals. Admirals win the face-off in the Mako zone. Maintaining possession, still the Admirals in the Mako zone. I think that's Caleb battling in the corner there. Manages to get it to Zach Steven. Zach centers it, but Taylor unable to get his stick on that puck in the slot. Mako back the other way. That's Sebastian Steven, Coach Cam's son, playing for the Mako. Currently playing for the Dunedin Thunder. Former Admiral, but is studying down in Dunedin. His 2 brothers, Ben and Zach, currently playing for the Admirals today. So I think Ben is playing as a forward, Zach on defense for the Admirals. Admirals again with some zone pressure, almost center it into the slot for Vinny. Good save by Joel. And the Mako finally clear it out. And one-on-one there. What a move, great move. And Jaden again with a nice blocking save. Just gets into that RVH position. He's a big guy, so he can get his shoulder up against the post, seal off most of that space. And not much for the Mako player to shoot at there.
Can I get an explanation of RVH position?
Oh yes, sorry, that is some goalie jargon. So the RVH, it stands for reverse, vertical, horizontal. So you have your leg, as you can see, actually Joel down there is in the RVH position. So he has his one leg horizontal. Oh, and a good catch there by Joel. Without his stick, makes the catch, gets the whistle, gets a chance to pick up his stick. So the RVH position, so Joel is down there with his leg horizontal against the post, skate blade against the post, or toe bridge against the post. And the other leg is vertical, giving him support to the leg that's further away from the post. So that's why we call it the RVH, reverse, vertical, horizontal. There's also a VH position where you have your leg against the post vertically. Anyway, these young goalies, they don't tend to use the VH that much these days. So that's more of an older sort of technique from the mid-2000s. Goalies like JSG Guerre in the NHL used to use that a lot.
We do actually have a penalty on that last play. We've got, I can't actually see what number we have here. Number 13, I think. Ivan Delta. I thought he was wearing a different number.
Is that Ivan taking a penalty there?
Oh yes, yeah, no, it's Ivan.
So Aaron Somerville in the announcer's box there confirmed that for us. So Naughty Ivan has taken a penalty. And chance for the Admirals to show off their power play. Oh, and Caleb almost got it across to Moses there, standing and waiting for that tap in. Sebastian Chamberlain behind the net, wins the battle, gets it all the way down the ice. And the Admirals will need to reset as Jaden stops it behind the net. Regan, who just arrived from Bulgaria this morning, absolutely flying through the neutral zone, carries it in. Good job by Regan. He's going to look for a pass here, unable to find anyone to center it to. Regan again on the point with the puck. To Mason Kennedy. Back to Regan. Switches across to Vinny Cistroni on the point. Oh, and almost a tap in for Regan there at the far post. Couldn't get good contact there.
I went through 2 Mako defense there to still touch, I think, the Admiral's stick, right?
Yeah.
Touch something in the puck.
It was very close. Almost a tap in there for Regan. Vinny with a nice pass to Max Vesper, unable to control it, but he chips it into the corner there, and the Admirals maintain possession. There's Pim Vandermeulen. Our import cycles it back nicely. Very intelligent player, Pim. very patient. You can see him walking the blue line, and Ivan is out of the box. One last shot for the Admirals to wrap up that power play. And Gareth chips it in before going off for a change, or staying out there rather. Gareth managed to keep it in the zone. Oh! And the puck is in! Vinny Cistroni bangs in the rebound. So Joel, that was a bit of a funny one. It was a shot, I think, from Gareth McLeish on the point. He just barely got it through on Joel, and it bounced out to Vinny Cistroni at the side of the net, just smashes it in.
Yeah, the puck tips off someone in front of the goalie, and then I think still makes its way to who was it? Who scored that goal?
Vinny Cistroni.
Cistroni, yeah, he was able to plug that with almost empty net there.
Yeah, Vinny's used to scoring from a little bit further out. He has an absolute ripper of a wrist shot. But this time he put in the garbage goal, just waiting by the net to smash in that puck. And the Admirals have a 2-1 lead over the Mako. Admirals chip it in. Going to be looking for some more insurance. Mako struggling to clear a bit. There's Nash Hayward-Jones with a nice move. But unable to get out. Admirals still applying the pressure. Admirals still keeping it in. Mako desperately trying to clear it, and they get it all the way down, but not far enough for icing. So well done there, Mako. Goalie chips it in the corner. Good control there by Joel. Sebastian Chamberlain chips it into the zone. But Regan is there to control and get it back out for the Admirals. So nothing comes of it. Puck is chipped in on Jaden. Jaden just taps it over to, I believe that's Caleb there. Or I think that was Ben Steven rather. Nice pass there to Moses, but Moses misses the net. That was a great drop back pass there to Moses to set up that chance. Unable to find that top corner that he was looking for. Oh, and a great pass again by Moses to Josh Whiston-Lee, who was unable to control and tuck it around the goalie.
Good work by Sebastian to just poke that puck into the corner.
Yeah, great work, Sebastian. Mako almost chipped it off of Jaden's leg, but Jaden luckily got his leg out of the way there. Mako are going to need to respond. The Admirals have taken the initiative and are really applying the pressure so far after scoring that goal. Unable to get it out again. They've really struggled to exit the zone and almost set up a one-timer there. Would be no chance for Joel if that puck got onto the Admiral player's stick. Pin behind the net there. Great control, passes it back to the Admirals player behind the net to maintain possession. And the Mako finally get it out of their zone. That was Drew Cunningham there, number 40. He also plays for my team for the Rangers. He's a great young player. I think he only just turned 18 last month, but he plays like a veteran. He's very intelligent, often makes the right play, doesn't play selfishly, great passer. We're very lucky to have him on the Rangers. And a penalty coming up. The Admirals take a tripping call. Is that Max Vesper heading back to the box?
Potentially.
I think that might be... Who are they pointing at? Oh, it's Max. Max is taking a trip back to the box.
Take a quick look at the replay as well of that penalty. The reason why they were able to easily get that penalty is he keeps his feet moving while the stick was touching the skate. Otherwise, if his skates were staying still, I'm not sure the referee called that.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of contact. I think almost Possibly the Mako player might have lost an edge, but what can you do? Think about what you've done there, Max. Oh, and a giveaway! And oh my God, did Joel make that save? Absolutely outrageous save by Joel Graham for the Mako. Short-handed, the giveaway there. And I think our cameraman was not expecting that. Our cameraman is shaking his head. He had no idea that would happen. So sadly, Joel will not get to relive his beautiful save there. So apologies to those of you at home who missed it. It was a beautiful glove save by Joel Graham to keep it 2-1 off that rather unfortunate turnover by his defenseman. Mako player shoots it on goal. Jaden easily redirects it to the corner with his stick. Admirals unable to clear it. Pass back to the point. Mako player takes a shot. Jaden with the save with the pad. Covers up. Good job, Jaden.
Mako got a couple of shots from the point there that were going all the way and needed to be saved by the goalie. So that's good work for the power play there.
Yeah, that last shot was a good one. The player had enough time to walk in, and this ice surface here in Avondale is not particularly large, so actually when you're on the point as a defenseman, if you just take a few steps in, you're in prime scoring territory, so you might as well shoot. And that was a good chance there for the Mako. About a minute left in this power play. Mako trying to set up and make another rush to enter the zone. Puck's in the corner, but Admirals able to retrieve it all the way back down the ice, and Joel is going to stop it around the boards and set up again. So again, it is difficult for the Mako. They don't get to practice their systems, their special teams, power play, penalty kill. So they're just doing the best that they can. But they are able to get zone entry here, and puck comes to Sebastian Stephen, I believe. Chips up around behind the net. Ivan Dalmato trying to pass the goalie, but off the referee's skate. And another point shot coming over the net or wide. That was Sebastian Chamberlain just missing it. And that will wrap up this second period of action. We've got 18 seconds left on this power play for the Admirals, or for the Mako rather. So they'll be starting the second period on the power play. Max Vesper will be returning the box to think about his trip for 18 more seconds.
Yeah, they will be starting the power play, I guess, with a fresh sheet of ice here. I don't know if 18 seconds is going to be enough to fully capitalize on that, but still a lot nicer than not 18 seconds on the power play.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's a statistical trend that teams that start the period on the power play don't tend to make much of it. It was just because you're coming off cold after 15 minutes, getting to watch the Zamboni redo the ice, so you just don't have that same jump in your step at the start of the period. So I don't expect the Admirals will make much of it, especially given it's only 18 seconds. So the Mako, the Mako won't be able to make much of those 18 seconds, I think. So
yeah, we'll see you in the third period after this intermission. Stay tuned.
Kia ora koutou. Welcome back to some exciting third period action in this NZIHL preseason game between the West Auckland Admirals and the Mako. So, Josh, I heard there's something happening in Queenstown on June 14th and 15th. Is that right?
You would be correct. Yeah, there's new for the NZIHL. They're doing a 3v3 Super Showdown down in Queenstown, 14th, 15th of June. More details to come on that. I believe that it's going to be basically all the teams from the NZIHL doing a 3v3 tournament over a few days. Which I love 3v3 hockey. I really liked when they added that to the overtime for NHL. Lots of space. You get to see lots of good skating, lots of good stick handling as well. Yeah, if you're in the area or wanting a trip down to Queenstown, I reckon you schedule it around the 14th or 15th of June.
Sounds exciting. Coach Cam, put me in. I want to go to Queenstown. Let me be Chava's bench warmer.
Yeah.
So it looks like the Admirals are lining up for the face-off. We got Max Vesper sitting in the box for another 18 seconds thinking about what he did there. I think it was a hook or trip towards the end of that last period. And actually, we've had a goalie swap. So for the Mako, we have Caleb Price coming in for Joel Graham. So actually, congratulations to Caleb. He only just recently got an offer from the University of Washington for their engineering program and got a spot on the Washington Huskies ACHA team. So congratulations to Caleb. That's a huge achievement to have a New Zealand goalie playing ACHA for the University of Washington.
Yeah, congrats. I believe we've got Barb Yellick as well over playing ACHA.
Sorry, who is that?
Barb Yellick?
Barb Yellick.
Yeah, Missouri State University, I believe. I think he got 2 shutouts last
Oh,
season.
Barb Yellick.
Yeah.
Yes, he's on the Swarm this season. Former Admiral, but decided to move over to the Swarm this year to because on the Admirals, Chaba is our obvious number one, but on the Swarm, as far as I've heard, there are 2 starting goalies. So Grace Harrison is not playing this year because she's suffering with some post-concussion issues, and Matt Kennedy is coaching this year and is not playing. So there are some goalie spots open on the Swarm, and that's why Barr moved over.
I did maybe see that Rick Parry was on the Swarm's roster as well. I don't know if he'll make an appearance, but that would be good to see him scrap it back up again.
Well, Rick Perry coming out of retirement. So we'll see tomorrow who the Swarm put in net. I think it'll be Connor Parr, who will likely get the start for them. Good young goalie. So good opportunities for the younger guys to get some game time with Caleb or with Grace and Matt Kennedy taking a little bit of a step back this year. And Jesse, one-on-one with Jaden. Wow, that was close.
That go off the post? I didn't hear a ding.
It's very strange. I didn't hear a ding either. We'll see the replay.
Yeah.
Josh will get the replay out for us soon when there's a stoppage in play. That was interesting.
Got a penalty here against the Mako.
Vinny Cistrone rips it into Caleb Price's gut. He traps it.
Take a quick look at that shot they had before.
Jesse Allen winning that foot race there. Unfortunately, the replay cut off just before we got the shot.
That's a shame. So I can't retroactively fix that.
Our color commentator is also trying to do the replays. We can't fault him trying to do 2 jobs at once. Ian Wanamaker, if you're at home watching, you were supposed to be the other commentator with me tonight.
So we did have a holding penalty by the Mako. That was to Leonard Wimmer.
Leonard, I believe he scored the goal for the Mako. Now in the penalty box. Mako get it out of their zone. Ben Steven back there setting up for the Admirals. Sets up Caleb Chamberlain, who goes in with some speed into the Mako zone and centers it. Unable to get a shot off Sam Moses there. Admirals have been good on the power play so far. We'll see if their discipline and experience working on their systems will serve them well if they can get some good chances here to extend that lead. And was that offside? Is that the call? The ref blew his whistle there.
I'm not sure.
Was that icing? Yeah. I think it's icing actually. Might have been
past the red line, but I'm not the refs.
Hopefully the referees know what they're doing. The referee has called icing. The face-off's in the Admiral zone, but they win it back. You usually don't want to ice the puck when you're on the power play. Caleb with some speed enters the zone. Nobody in front for him to pass to. Cycles it around. Gareth McLeish battles in the corner. Mako retrieve it and try to clear it, and it's in the slot. Nothing comes of it. Mason Kennedy is able to keep it in. Max Vesper as well keeps the puck in. Battle along the line. Ivan Domatel takes it out. Tries to chip it into the Admiral zone, but hits the player in the gut. And Ivan again, under the stick, manages to... Wow. Clever play there by Ivan. Instead of taking the shot, passes it back to his Mako player to maintain possession. Good play for the young Ivan Dolmatel.
Yeah, very smart play. Kill that time.
Admirals enter the zone. Gareth McLeish on the blue line. Takes a shot a little bit wide, right into the Mako player's elbow. Mako chip it out of the zone. Jesse Allen chasing into the corner there with one player in the slot, unable to win that race. And we're even strength. Not much came of that power play.
No, Mako did quite well actually, keeping it out of the zone. Very good defense.
Yeah, impressive for the young team who don't get much practice with these special team situations, working together. Mako trying to clear their zone, but Taylor keeps it in, and I think Caleb makes the catch there off that deflected shot.
That's got to be scary for a goalie when the puck's coming up and high and you're just not too sure where it's going to land. Lucky you got the big baseball gloves to catch it, which Caleb did well.
Yeah, good job, Caleb. You don't want to let that bounce off you into a dangerous position. Just make the catch, get the save. Admirals lining up there for the face-off in the zone.
A little bit of a delay while one of the linesmen grabs one of the sticks. I believe it was a Mako player's stick. And we're ready.
No, a broken stick. Someone just lost their stick and left it. And good save by Caleb there off that face-off from the point shot. Admirals try and center it. Unable to find a player in the slot. Taylor Kennedy picks up the puck. Admirals get into the zone, but Caleb Price covers it up.
You've already mentioned tonight one interleague transition, Josh Woodstock-Lee moving from the Swan to Admirals. But the big one of the NZIHL this season, Jordan Chalice moving to the Sky City Stampede. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, I had no idea.
Oh, you had no idea. Live reaction. What are your thoughts?
Well, that's a big pickup for the Sky City Stampede. I played against Jordan a lot this summer. He's a very good player, very sneaky with his 5-hole shots. He likes to pretend he's going to pass it and then just slides it along the ice through your legs, absolutely embarrassing you. So we'll be seeing him doing his patented 5-hole slide for the Stampede this year.
Yeah, it should be very interesting. I know he's been suffering with some shoulder injuries. I don't exactly know how that's going, but yeah, hopefully we'll be able to see him where instead of blue and yellow, he'll be wearing yellow and blue.
Good luck, Jordan, down in Queenstown. We'll miss you up here in West Auckland. Puck is in the Mako zone. Admirals trying to retain possession along the boards. Battle behind the net. And the Mako clear. Ivan Dalmatel coming in one-on-one against Gareth McLeish. Gareth maintaining the space, doesn't let Ivan get around him. And Josh Whitson-Lee picks it up and rims it around the boards. Chipped out there to the Admirals player and gets a backhand onto Caleb, who makes a save with his chest. Tries to center it, but the Admirals player unable to get a stick on it. Mako coming back the other way. Chip it into the zone. It's tough for these young kids to win those battles along the boards. They're often not as big as their Admirals opponents. They're younger kids playing there. So it can be a little bit challenging to win those board battles when you chip it in.
Yeah, one of the keys to winning board battles is your body position. As a defender, you want to be between the goalie and the puck, essentially. And if you're a lot bigger, then that's a bit harder for the forwards to skate through you.
Yeah, it definitely helps to be a big boy when you're getting to those board battles. Marcus McDonald gets a shot in on Jaden, who whacks it away with his stick. Admiral is able to clear it out with some good zone pressure there by the Mako. Admiral's able to keep it in the zone, centered, but nobody in front of the net. Mako coming back the other way. Good chance here, and Jaden with a big pad save to keep it 2-1 for the Admirals. Vinny Cistrone coming in. And Vinny would love to get his big wrist shot off, but didn't have the space to do it there. Jesse Allen chases into the corner.
Beat the icing.
Beat the icing there. Well done, Jesse. So he's been playing in the U.S., I believe. I think it's Junior A he's been playing. So he's been used to physical contact, unlike a lot of the other Mako players. You can see he's a lot more comfortable chasing the puck in the corners, taking the hit, giving hits. And I'm sure his dad, watching today, is feeling pretty proud of his performance. He's been great. Already picked up an assist, and if he's lucky, maybe he'll pick up another goal or assist before this game is over. Ivan Dalmaton not able to get a stick on that puck that was chipped out. No penalty there.
Yeah, we did.
That was
on the left.
Oh, he did call it. Sorry, I should be looking for the refs in the red armbands. As you pointed out to me, the red armbands are calling the penalties.
Well, now two to look out for. So,
is that Sam Moses back in the box again? I think he had a penalty earlier in this game.
Yeah, he did.
Naughty
I'm sensing
Sam.
a theme here.
Sam Moses, also a former Ranger, played for my team. The Rangers in the Prem division of Auckland adult hockey. Unfortunately, decided to take a step back this year. Or last year, I think he took a step back to focus more on the Admirals. But we do miss him on the Rangers. It was nice to get that scoring threat from Sam Moses. And so far, the Mako have not been able to get possession in the Admiral zone. Not being able to really set up. As 30 seconds go by on this power play. And the Mako just give it away there to Regan, who's going to carry it into their zone and waste some time on this power play. Regan, very smart young player.
He's just get tied up on the boards there. Just kill as much time as he can.
Yeah, very smart play by Regan. Just pin it along the boards, waste time. Doing very well. He's killed almost 30 seconds now behind the Mako net. Finally, the Mako get away from him and come back 3-on-2 as Regan chases. Mako able to maintain possession in the zone, shoot it but wide. And Gareth McLeish shoots it all the way back down the ice into the corner, and the Mako will have to reset. So not the best power play for the Mako so far with 30 seconds left, but again, they don't get to practice their special teams. They're just doing their best. You definitely see the difference on the power play and the penalty kill when you have a team that's drilled and knows what they're doing. And there's only 11 seconds left, so Sam Moses won't be feeling too bad about taking that penalty, as he's almost ready to come back onto the ice. Goalie tapping his stick.
Oh, another penalty.
Oh, another penalty. A hook, I think.
It's a hooking? Yeah. There were two players around him, so I'm not exactly sure who's going to. I believe number 8, Kennedy. Yeah.
So Mako back to the power play. Let's see if they can generate more chances this time. Naughty Mason Kennedy sitting in the box there. He's probably not too worried since Admirals have been very good on the penalty kill so far. But Mako will be hoping to get some more shots this time.
Yeah, hopefully they can enter their zone a bit easier on this power play. Yeah, that puck just went. Oh no, I thought it went into the bench, but looks like it's on the ring.
I thought so too. I thought it went to the bench. Just barely must have missed hitting someone on the bench.
Yeah, I saw all the players on the bench kind of duck out of the way, so I think they thought it as well.
That was a close call. Sometimes you rely on your backup goalie there, who's sitting on the bench to make the catch so you don't get nailed in the face.
Yeah, that's why I would always keep the goalie helmet on as well if I was a backup goalie.
So I think last season, Jaden, when he was backing up one time, being a little bit cocky, didn't have his helmet on and took a puck to the head. Luckily, he's got a thick skull and didn't suffer too much damage, just a little bit of a boo-boo and some stitches. But Gavin there is a little bit smarter. Gavin, backing up for the Admirals, does have his helmet on. Not risking it after we saw happen to Jaden last year.
Yep, always got to keep your eyes on the puck. Even if you're in the stands, watch out for flying pucks.
That's right. Again, not much so far from the Mako on this power play. They've not been able to apply any pressure to the Admirals. Good move there by number 5. And Mako enter the zone, chip it in, but don't have much support there. And the Admirals are winning those battles in the corner. Puck is still in the corner, and the Mako come out with it. Pass to Ivan, or rather Sebastian Steven. Oh, and a chance there. Scramble in front of the net. Great pressure by the Mako. Finally on this power play. Another pad save by Jaden. Jaden dives across. Puck stays out of the net. Another shot in just wide of Jaden. And, wow, the Mako almost scored there with that one-timer in front of the net. Another one-timer in front of the net. And finally, the Admirals able to clear it out.
There were at least 3 or 4 chances there. Players just couldn't get the right touch on the stick to either lift it over the pad or just to get a shot away. Oh, that was so hard to watch.
Yeah, excellent pressure by the Mako there after. Oh no! And a little bit of a wacky goal there for the Admirals just as that penalty expired. So I think Caleb expected the puck to trickle into him, but the Admirals player just got their stick on it and tapped it around Caleb's pad into the net. So did you catch who that was who scored it for the Admirals? I was not expecting that.
Was it Rooney?
May have been Rooney. Let's see on this replay.
Oh no,
was that Pim? I think it might have been Pim, our import.
Yes, yeah, it was, yeah.
Oh, congratulations, Pim. I hope your parents who are possibly watching the live stream at home are proud of your nice goal there. Great battle to tuck that one in around Caleb. So in his first game as an Admiral, Pim gets a goal.
I think I was expecting flashier goals from him, but they all still count.
He is a flashy player. I told him at training the other day he needs to do his amazing fake shot trick, tuck it in, but hasn't had the opportunity to do that. He's just scored this a little bit of a garbage goal, just smashing it in. So the Mako, with only 5 minutes left, are going to need 2 goals to tie this up. And Vinny Cistroni with the shot, blocked and unable to get the rebound in. So Mako are going to need to apply some serious pressure if they want to tie this up. They did well towards the end of their power play, but weren't able to score on Jaden. Shots are currently 35-24 for the Admirals. Nash Hayward-Jones carries it in, and unfortunately offside.
Yes, offside. Jumped the gun a little too quickly there. I want to go back to the topic of departuring Admirals. So I was taking a look at the roster yesterday, and I thought I clicked on the wrong link, so I couldn't find the normal names I usually see on the roster. No Fraser Ellis, no Andrew Hart, no Dylan Dixon, no Nick Henderson. A lot of core Admirals players kind of leaving the team. I'm not sure if they're not on the roster yet, or they decided to give it a break this season. But it'll be very interesting to see what their team kind of goes through in the regular season.
Oh, great move by Sebastian!
Oh, what a
Sebastian
goal!
Chamberlain absolutely rips it top shelf, going through the middle. Beautiful goal by the Mako defenseman.
Yeah, he just rips it top right corner. Goalie just, I guess, couldn't get there quick enough, or didn't expect where it was going.
I think Jaden was a little bit caught off guard by how quickly Sebastian entered the zone there, blew past the Admirals defense.
Yeah, he went in with lots of speed. Was able to basically use that speed to help him get around the defenseman.
Yeah, Sebastian's a great young defenseman. He's scored a few goals on me. He plays in the Prem division for the Rampage, and he scores a decent amount of goals there from the point. That time he was playing almost like a forward there, just blowing through the middle and shooting it top shelf on Jaden. So we have a game here now with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. Only 1 goal behind the Mako. 1 more goal and they can send it to overtime. Do you actually happen to know what the rules are for overtime in the NZIHL? Do we play 3-on-3, 5 minutes?
I'm pretty I'm pretty sure it's the same overtime rules as the NZIHL. So I'll do 3-on-3 for 5 minutes and then a shootout.
Similar to the NHL then.
Yes. Now I'm wondering if it's 4-on-4.
No, the NHL's 3-on-3.
Yeah.
I haven't seen enough overtime games to remember in the NZIHL if we play 3-on-3 or 4-on-4. So I think 4-on-4 was maybe in the mid-2000s in the NHL. We played 4-on-4. I don't remember anymore. It's been a while. Ivan Dalmatel. Ooh, I think that could have been a penalty. The ref raises his hand. Ivan wins a penalty for the Mako. But whistle hasn't gone. Now it goes. So with 2 minutes and 47 seconds left, the Mako have a power play. So the coach has an interesting decision to make at this point. So does he pull the goalie to get a 6th player? So actually it's our import, Pim Vandermeulen, going to the box here for the Admirals. He's got a goal and now he's got a penalty. Just needs an assist to complete the Gordie Howe. Well, I guess he needs a fight as well to complete the Gordie Howe hat trick.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to see that tonight.
Probably no fights in the preseason.
Not in the preseason game. Yeah, that's come at a crucial time for the Mako to capitalize on this, though. Almost will be finishing the game on the power play. So
yeah, so there's an interesting decision now for the coach. Does he pull his goalie and then leave the open net? Now the problem is on the penalty kill, the other team can safely ice the puck. They don't have to worry about icing, so they can safely shoot for the empty net. So looks like Caleb is going back into the net. I don't think he's decided to pull Caleb yet, but as we get under 2 minutes, he's going to have to make that decision. Does he pull Caleb for the extra attacker?
yeah, it's going to be a tough call to make because ideally you would pull the goalie once the Mako have some good zone time, but they've been really struggling with that on the power play. So yeah, I reckon we've got kind of ready to come out now.
Yeah, Caleb's almost at the hash marks now, standing there. He goes to the bench now for the extra attacker. Marcus McDonald comes out for him, so it's 6-on-4 now for the Mako, desperately trying to tie it up. As a neutral fan, I kind of hope they do. Even though I'm an Admiral, I would like to see some overtime, maybe a shootout. And Marcus McDonald, he scores! What a goal! Marcus McDonald absolutely smashes it in, top shelf on Jaden Pert. Beautiful goal for the young Mako player.
That is wild, tying it up.
What a goal by Marcus. He is fired up.
Puck kind of just squirts out easy in the slot. Was able to come in, pick it out. Basically a one-timer right onto the net.
What a rip, top shelf by Marcus McDonald to tie this game up 3-3. It was 3-1, and we've seen the Mako come back in the last few minutes. We might get some overtime action unless someone scores in the next couple minutes. Only 2 minutes left in this game, 2 minutes and 9 seconds.
Good call to pull the goalie, it seems like.
Yeah, you actually want to pull your goalie pretty early. And there's Pim coming in, and I think that might be a penalty.
Yeah, another penalty.
So now actually the Admirals are going to get their chance on the power play to take back the lead. So Pim Vandermeulen, very good rush. The import for the Admirals, charging down the flank, takes the trip, gets the penalty. And the Admirals have looked very dangerous on the power play. So there's a good chance they might score. Caleb Price and the Mako are going to have to be very sharp to keep this 3-3 for the last 2 minutes. So 1 minute and 57 seconds left, but 2 minutes of power play time. Sebastian battling along the boards. Sebastian Chamberlain. Mason Kennedy able to keep it in. Switches it over to Pim on the other point. Pim to Vinny in the corner, unable to control it. Mason Kennedy back. And the deflection. And I think that was off the pad or maybe wide. Good chance there though. Admirals looking dangerous so far on the power play. Mason Kennedy switches it around to Vinny in the corner. Vinny cycles it back to Gareth behind the net. Tries to center it, but good defense there. I think Marcus McDonald might have been the one who got his stick on that one. Admirals with some excellent zone pressure. It's in the slot, but Max Vesper loses his stick. Marcus McDonald back the other way and almost gets it to Jesse Allen in front of the net. Almost a short-handed goal for the Mako. Great effort there by Marcus McDonald and Jesse Allen. Oh, and Jesse, 1-on-1 with Jaden, possibly with the game on his stick, and Jaden with the huge save. I think Jesse slightly lost control of the puck there as he was coming in on Jaden. So he didn't have much to shoot at. I think he would have preferred to have made a move there, but the puck bobbled over his stick and he just shoved it into Jaden's gut there. Oh, and in the slot. Oh, good save by Jaden off the cuff of his glove into the netting. Some wonderful action here in the last 2 minutes. Actually, the Mako getting the better chances on the Admirals power play, surprisingly. Here we have the replay. Jesse coming in one-on-one with Jaden. Bobbles a little bit.
He completely lost control of the puck. The puck was going faster than his stick. Unfortunately, didn't get the shot that he wanted.
Yeah, I think Jesse actually has an excellent shot, so he probably would have benefited maybe from shooting a little bit earlier. But unfortunate there for the Mako. They weren't able to capitalize on that shorthanded chance. And the Admirals still have 12 seconds. Might be able to get one more shot before we go to overtime. Regan carries it in, but good defense by the Mako to prevent him from getting the zone. And now with 1 second left, we are definitely going to overtime. We are going to see some 3-on-3 action in this preseason game. What a game we've seen so far.
Yeah, this is exciting. This is a good first game to bring us back into the NZIHL action.
Absolutely pumped. I hope that the viewers at home are enjoying this show. Great effort by the young Mako players to tie this one up. That was Sebastian Chamberlain flying in, ripping it top shelf, and then Marcus McDonald, again top shelf, smashing it in top corner from that play in the middle of the ice, in the slot. I think it was off Ivan Dalmatao's stick to Marcus, and then he smashed it home. So I don't think we'll get an ice cut here before we go to overtime, but the teams just discussing the strategy. So we'll have 5 minutes of overtime here. And then if Josh is correct, we'll have a shootout if we don't get a decision in overtime. But 3-on-3 overtime tends to produce a lot of goals, so it would be quite unlikely, unless the goalies are extremely sharp, to keep a puck out of the net for 5 minutes.
We have had the Mako actually beat the Sky City Stampede in a shootout.
Really?
I believe that was their first win the Mako got. So yeah, there definitely will be a shootout if it's tied after 5 minutes.
Let's see what happens. I would be impressed if neither team manages to score in these 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm expecting a goal for this.
Yeah, with all these skilled players out here, you tend to get a lot of high-quality chances in 3-on-3 hockey. And going one way, if the goalie makes the save, you easily get an odd-man rush going the other way. So you tend to have lots of back-and-forth action when you're in 3-on-3 overtime. And starting out here for the Mako, we have Ivan Dalmatau, and who else do we have out there? Just check our roster sheet since they don't have nameplates on them. So Luca Arendius, fellow Ranger for my team, on defense there. Ivan Dalmatau on center taking the face-off, and I can't see who the other player is on the wing with Ivan.
We'll quickly explain here, because the Admirals started on the power play, we technically started 4-on-3 for this overtime. It's now 4-on-4 because just had the Mako player come out.
Oh no.
Let's just call it there then. Game over, scored. That was a very quick overtime. 28 seconds was it? 18 seconds.
Yeah, that was a quick one. So unfortunately, the Cinderella story comes to an end for the Mako, unable to get the win here, although they did force overtime. So the shot came in on Caleb Price. I think beat him just over the pad. That's quite a tough spot, actually. I personally, as a goalie, I actually find those shots just over the pad a little bit more difficult than top corner shots. The top corner shots look very impressive, but actually just 13 inches off the ice, because your goalie pads are 11 inches wide. So if you get about 12 or 13 inches off the ice, it's actually quite difficult to save that shot.
I have heard that's the place to shoot nowadays. I wish I was able to have that much aim where I was picking my shots, but yeah.
Yeah, it's if you can aim there, it's definitely a good place to shoot. Actually, especially to the blocker side, because your blocker is a little bit shorter than your glove as your goalie, so you have a little bit less extension there. Although that one beat Caleb to the glove side, that shot.
Just a reminder for the folks at home that this game doesn't count towards any standings or anything. This is merely a pre-season game for the Admirals to get ramped up for the upcoming NZIHL season. Yeah, we will have another game tomorrow night with the Auckland Mako playing against the Botany Swarm over at the Hive in Botany. So make sure you tune into that, or if you're in the area, grab tickets and come. You won't want to miss it.
Yeah, that should be a great game. The Swarm are a good team, And we'll see if the Mako can push them to the brink, take them to overtime as well, or maybe sneak one out in regular time. And congratulations to the Mako today for their excellent battle, giving us a great show. And the Admirals as well. They're looking good to start this season. Their import Pim was playing a great game today. And hopefully next week we'll see their other import coming over from the Netherlands. I think he's arriving on Thursday night. So we'll be introducing their other import next weekend. Which I believe it's again a Mako game next weekend for the Admirals and the Swarm. Is that right, Josh?
I think so. I would go check the schedule online, but I believe it is.
So hopefully I'll be backing up that weekend, but we'll see. Put me in, Coach Cam.
Yeah, it'd be good to see you on the bench. As much as I've loved doing commentary with you, Bartek, it's been great.
But great job by the Admirals goalies today. Gavin was, I'm sure, yelling lots of encouragement to his team from the bench there. Jaden had a good game. And good job to the Mako goalies as well, Joel and Caleb. They gave us a great effort today, pushing us to an overtime. So the players, as they leave the ice, I think we're going to wrap up here with this show. So we'll catch you again tomorrow for another evening of exciting NZIHL preseason hockey. So thank you for joining us, and we'll catch you tomorrow.
Have a good evening, folks.